It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we polish off Week 10 with a good Monday night matchup between the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. They're going to take this up close to the 40, so really good starting field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards.
And so much for that great field position to start the game. Now they're way behind the sticks. Can't wait to see what their second down call is going to look like now.
Back to throw. This throw taken in by Isaiah Likely. They go play action here on 1st down.
Okay.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. These two teams met in our nation's capital earlier this season.
I have never been told that bad before in my life.
So they're trying to win here in Philadelphia to capture the season series.
I was so frustrated. Like, at one point, I gotta show you this play. At one point in time, like, nigga, I threw it, like, Mark Andrews is wide open in the end zone. And when I say he just flat out drops it, it don't even do that little animation thing where it goes to his hand. He just drops it on a possession track. Like, middle of the end zone, nobody's around him. Mark Andrews just drops it. And then, like, and then another time, like, I had put Marcus Peters back. I was pushing him back, and I had him playing off. And then he hiked it, which is fine. All I was doing was just saying play over top, right? Marcus Peters, he runs down, and Marcus Peters is just behind him, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, I was getting some of the worst stuff I had ever got while I played Madden. And I was very
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
I hit the wall.
He'll look to throw. Going for the deep ball. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass.
I should have came.
4th down coming up.
I knew that nigga was going to block, man. That nigga don't play none of his game. So, I told you.
Taking it about the 36.
The Vikings.
They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10.
Watch the movie with my baby. Yeah, I know, man. I mean,
out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we
I
still
bet you
have
did.
More football.
We're only in November, but
The
they would be a
racist
wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting,
I do it too.
a two-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
He's gonna make them very comfortably too. Yes, he is. Yes, he's gonna make them very comfortably.
And forcing a 3 and out and giving the ball back to their offense.
He is not lying, and it's very frustrating.
They're going to try and throw. Got a man. It's complete. It's Palmer.
It is very frustrating that Strick has come back and done this well because damn it, I actually
inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Dude, I'm so tired of getting game of the week.
He couldn't hold on through the contact.
I'm so tired of game of the
One thing
week.
you have to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it.
At one point in time, Strick commented on my stream talking about again. I'm like, I know, man. I'm sick of this. I got game of the week like 6 times this year, so I am like, I'm like, bro, I am not that nigga like that, bro. Please don't give me this. I still have Chicago Bears, man.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
I love it.
We saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through different situations, ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll try and sneak it here. And this time he breaks the plane. He's in for the touchdown. A great effort there.
I don't know this yet. You know, Aaron don't give a damn about no game.
And the Commanders are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
I just got off the phone with Hannah.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make the score 14-0.
So, we'll see. Who are you having over? You know, I got to do that when I come over to your house. Who all over there?
Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
I'll never argue with that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. 1-7, their record here at the midway point of the season, and right now this organization.
Come on, Michael, you gotta get off that block.
Probably in for a rough second half of the season.
Well, we've seen teams turn things around in other places. I mean, we've seen 1-7 first halves turn into 5-3 second halves, but with this squad, I think these guys aren't playing to get into the playoffs. They're playing for their jobs. So's the coaching staff. They're coaching for theirs. Front office trying to keep theirs. The heat is on from all directions. And what's interesting is a lot of these guys are playing for jobs and trying to keep their positions. It might be just in the league in some other spot.
It's kind of interesting because, like, they are
bring up a second down in just a couple.
Because, like, usually when I get him very dominant, it's like where he's, like, standing up in his stance already. But even that is kind of iffy. Like, it's not guaranteed. Like, it... Like it looks like it is, you know? It's like when he is doing it, he's killing it.
They'll run on first.
Yeah, well, not 3-3.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This Washington defense, Charles, terrific in the victory a week ago.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
Going right back to Akers. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Now back to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And the Commanders are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, right? Because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time. And you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
I mean, Mel, we do have multiple
Back to Robinson now on first down. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw.
That's AOS,
tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Oh,
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Eagles are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense
I literally knew that it was a bad throw.
Here in this first half,
yellow.
Now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for him because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
2nd and 5. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Great.
And he's only hit on 2 of his first 6 passes. Time for a quick quarterback regroup here with a big 3rd down coming up.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
He won player of the week with him last week, so I know that, he's feeling him right now.
And he completes it to the tight end.
This nigga be getting murdered when I leave him.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
That's out to the flat for Akers. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. Well, we just saw shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it's
intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, Brad, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here. They could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right
part of my problem is I don't want to take people
NFL, how many times we watch 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly. So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, come on.
Strictly,
you want for that game tomorrow.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, come on.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt.
I remember Madden used to, you didn't like call fair catches on like
started as they take over 1st and 10.
Punts. Yeah, it was dang near automatic
this Philly offense set to go. As the offense comes
if you didn't, they was like, oh no, you gonna either you fair catch it or you fumble. Which one you want? But you, yeah, nah, I wasn't.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls.
You knew what was coming. Yeah, you knew what was coming.
They've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
Here's a run with Akers on 2nd down. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground. They'll get this to the 24, and it's 2nd down. The Eagles at 1-7 now on the year. They come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
54 yards on the ground for him so far. 2 minutes to play. First half, it's 14-0. Extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? They looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few minutes there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
What's his name? Let me add him. That's because you play against me. So you know to just put them niggas in man all the time.
Just as he's trying to haul it in.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Whatever.
He'll drop to throw.
Come on, Trayvon Diggs. That thing with acrobat is crazy. Like, if they don't get it,
these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, come on.
Take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Danny Gray, 46 yards. And the Eagles get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Did some cardio.
And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
I've been doing 100 push-ups a day, along with this little 5-minute chest exercise on YouTube right before I go to sleep. So
here we go. Out there, set and ready for this next drive. The Washington offense.
Trying to be consistent with that. And I'm hoping that it helps with my sleep.
I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time.
Like, I'm hoping that if I can, like, doing this, like, and it has been, like, about time I get done working out at night, especially because my body's still not used to it. You know, like, nigga, I'll be tired, so all I want to do is get
even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
My God, bro. Hold on to the ball, nigga.
Makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of momentum. The other side is starting to gain.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Pass
caught. He's losing a linebacker out here. Nigga, you better
he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
Nigga, if he keep on
Great
doing
way
that,
to convert
nigga,
on third down there. 21 yards to play.
That's a play that'll likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And brought in downfield by Burks. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10. Back to throw here. Man open is Robinson. Touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., 31 yards. And the Commanders will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
He's used to it again. Okay, can't do it no more.
Went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully.
I love that play.
Did someone
it works so often
to do that? Did someone double dog dare
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film. Did you see something on film when those
as you can tell, I done ran it against Bill before. That nigga was back there waiting for it.
Was a snap, a hole, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot. A very limited time left to get into field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
I really want to die here.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Nigga that he's throwing to all the time.
They'll look to throw here. He's going to let it go again. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. Well, Charles, you're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the
Oh, my gosh. Vander Esch got me.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. Their defense got in the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting group from Washington who are out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Landon.
He's at the 40.
No.
The 20.
No.
He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Eagles. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
Like a barrel been looking at.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Out there set ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's complete to Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Back to throw now on first down. Finding room at midfield. On the move past the 40. Down the sideline it goes. A huge play there for Washington. 45 yards. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find them at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll fight his way down.
Y'all know who I haven't seen be dominant on this game?
Maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production,
I'm saying like even when I'm saying like even with like other people's stats and stuff, you know,
that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and now it's 3rd and 3.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he is a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly.
I just know I don't be feeling like I'll be seeing that nigga.
Here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Oh, my God.
He loses the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second.
He got a 97 carry.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
You said what?
That'll go for a gain of 13, helping big time to get away from that end zone. First down.
I can't believe it, nigga. I
can't
believe it. I can't believe it, man.
2nd and 8 coming up.
That shit is fake as hell,
Sometimes
man.
as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do.
I mean, am I lying, though? That's all I'm saying.
Like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Hey, if y'all gonna bring that negative ass shit, I'm
and the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Well, that
one thing about Darrell is he's gonna give me the ball back.
Yeah, everything had turned around for him, hadn't it? I mean, things were now going their way. But you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Strick, what quarter are you in? Oh,
here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 26. It's a gain of 35.
If you think I'm going to stop running with the best player on my team,
here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football.
That nigga also has the highest break tackle on my team.
Taking their time and making it work.
Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Gets it quickly.
Come on, man.
And he's going to be
gotta
taken
block
down
him
right
for a
at
second,
the line.
nigga.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else. And now it's 3rd and 10.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
On 3rd down, Robinson. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead.
But if they
Pretty well
it
executed
don't
run. They were telling us yesterday, Charles, they were hoping to get everybody in sync, the line, the backs, and everybody looked in sync on that play.
Some people, when they steal stuff, it's hard to tell who the original
That's where we
is.
get the term running downhill, because when you get that kind of momentum and everyone's doing it properly as you just described, it does feel like they are coming from downhill to you as a defender, and that is really hard to stop.
You know who I've been seeing people steal more and more of his content gets stolen is that J1
nigga. Near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
You don't want people stealing it though. Like, you still want people at least giving you credit, but I'm saying like they're not even giving them credit.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more.
Only if it's his name, though, right?
Interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have
yeah,
games
but what if
just
somebody
doesn't
just,
go right
you know,
for
screen
and
records
interceptions
and
result.
doesn't
Frankly,
give
to me, it's all
anything?
about how
That's
you
what I'm
respond,
saying.
not just the types of plays that you call.
Like, it's showing. It's not even showing. Like, if you click on like the little square thing, it's not showing J1 at all. It's showing that they were the originators.
All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
He does.
He'll look to throw.
They called what?
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up.
Well, it was after the throw.
Right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
56 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down.
That nigga Jose is out there 6-2.
It
was so funny seeing Jose talk stuff to that nigga, man.
On EA Sports.
He tagged everyone, talking about everyone. How many games have y'all lost when somebody ain't throw a pass?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Second down and a run by Robinson. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Robinson with another carry. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, the secondary's really struggled today, but that's a little bit of a measure of revenge, isn't it? And they just followed the basic rules. See ball, knock ball away, turns into a nice play.
Washington on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12. From the shotgun.
Oh, that was actually a great adjustment.
Maybe the turning point they need.
That was actually a great adjustment. He ain't been using him all game. He's been using his line. So I put my running back out because I know he's a man. So I know that other safety is going to have to come down. So, but that was the first time that he's used with that nigga all game.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable 2nd down.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. On the handoff, running left is Akers. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that
5 and 3, I believe. Trick.
They'll go to the
Bears
here on 3rd and 2. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Daryl, I believe his name is. Or, I don't know what his name is. But he used to be the Cardinals last year. But he's undefeated. Look, he's 9-0. I should have lost that game.
To keep the drive alive. Works right side into the hands of the tight end, Knox. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he is finally taken down, but not before he gets it to the Eagles' 15. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt it. First down. Give to Robinson on the option.
You see, like right there, he's
and
using his defensive tackle.
He's brought down at the 9.
Like that's what he's
5
been
yards
doing
is the tally on first down. That brings
that's
up
why I
2nd and 5.
I had him on that.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
I hate that. That play is almost uncallable for me now because I never know when they're going to do that. Like I just never know.
He just flat out missed.
Yeah, I mean it's a touchdown if I get that, but
come up now, 3rd and 5.
I just never know if they're going to give that to me. Like
Robinson, and he lost the football. And
how did you
him
lose
down
that?
about 3 yards short of the first.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. Almost like
it's one thing for them just to miss it, but it's just that route that he does it on that he keeps missing on.
One guy doesn't
How
get
did
him
he
home,
fumble
the
that
next
one
guy
so
comes through
bad?
and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
I was about to hike it. He called timeout on me. I'm still going for it. I was just... It was a horrible timeout.
This will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. They'll look to throw.
Did not cook.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Eluding the pressure right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
I just didn't want this game to go
and that will
overtime.
be incomplete.
Could not let this more go to OT.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown.
We were supposed to play last night, me and Dude, and we didn't really talk about the time zones, so I was like, I don't know if, and then that movie actually turned out to be pretty good, by the way. Knives Out was pretty good. So
gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
You know, you look thinking of the wrong movie now.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
Oh, okay. The one with Chris Evans, you know? Oh, okay.
They'll run this one right with Robinson. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 85 yards on the ground for him now as he's gotten better, really, as the night's going on. Good gain there on first down and keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front. Good blocking.
Man, how many points did you have
nice
yesterday?
hole for him. Ends up picking up nice yardage. Stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. It's a pickup of 5, and that should just about wrap this one up.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
Hey, can he shoot? Yes, I can shoot.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Eagles come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. So victory here for the Commanders, and it's going to be their defense again.